Hi, everybody. Good morning. Thank you so much. Michelle and Necrophysalis for subscribing. Necrophysalis, I can't believe it's been 6 months. Michelle, it's been a lot longer than 6 months for you. So we're going to need to start talking about like a graceful retirement package. Yeah. You know, you've been with the company for so long. A lot of computer. I figured. Packet Cat, that honestly sounds really amazing. I hope you have a fantastic time today. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Goose, a hike and then Moog honestly sounds like a really, really good day. I maintain that the Moog fight is an incredible spectacle. I think it's the best fight in the game. I would say that I'm tired of pretending it's not, but there has never been a time where I pretended that Moog wasn't super cool. So, what can be done? Um, I'm sure some of you can hear it in my voice. I'm hoarse for basically no reason that I can discern. Um, so I think we will try to limit ourselves to a shorter stream today. I don't want to stress my vocal cords or anything. I slept really poorly last night. I was in bed, exhausted, on time, and then woke up at 4 a.m. and was asleep and was awake until sunrise. So I don't really know. Like, what year am I living in? What country is this? What I don't really know what's, yeah, more so than usual. I find myself completely unaware of what's going on. I was thinking less 1984 and more like this is not my beautiful house. Where does that highway go to? I'm so tired. I can't even fucking remember the right lyrics to that Talking Heads song. That's how you know we've reached like a really unsustainable. I do feel like I'm in the shadow realm, actually. Um, does anyone have any fun plans for later today? I need to make a couple of returns. You will notice that the webcam looks exactly the same. That's because the solution that I purchased was not, in fact, an improvement that justified the price of the investment. So the webcam's gonna stay the same for a little bit. I know, most regrettable. But I need to return that today because I don't want to fuck around with return timelines on expensive stuff, and I need to go to IKEA. But everything else, very fun plans. Rotha, that sounds amazing. I had to uninstall Baldur's Gate to make room for all of the VODs that we've been recording. I need to clear that out later as well. But I still haven't made it past Act 1. And I need to, desperately. It's a good game. I want to play it. Here's my problem.
I won!
And Trots, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my gosh, at tier 2 and for 10 months. That's almost a year. I can't believe it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't believe you've almost been in the community for a year. That's crazy to me. Time truly is an illusion. Now, my issue, of course, is if I'm going to play Baldur's Gate, I have to stop playing Final Fantasy XIV. And there are two wolves inside me, and one of them says, you should play this game that's not Final Fantasy, and the other wolf is barking and howling and screaming and like a wooing about not playing Final Fantasy. So, a monk draw. I would really like to give a monk a try, if only because I've never actually played monk in like a D&D or Pathfinder campaign. I'm usually a caster of some kind. Like, we all have tropes that we gravitate towards, right? I just happen to gravitate towards like queer, morally ambiguous spellcasters that may or may not have ties to like odious unnatural entities or like malign influences, or like sometimes the malign influence is a god, sometimes it's a book written by a lich, like, you know, there's just no, I know what I am. I won't apologize for what I am. So suffice to say, I was a caster. I did play druid, however.
I won!
Darius, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Lilith. Lilith was my white mage when I went through, God, what was it? Was it Zemail Darkhold? I have decided that in order to fully appreciate the role quests in Shadowbringers, I need a melee DPS, because that's the only one I don't have. I've got a tank, got a range DPS, got a healer, got so many healers. My pockets are full of healers. But I don't have a melee DPS. And I was like, well, I wanted to learn Dragoon because Estinian, moi. But I knew they were going to rework it. And I was like, I only have the brain capacity to learn one reworked class, and that's going to be Astrologian. So I'll just wait for the rework to come out. So reworked Dragoon came out, and I got to the role quest, and I was like, I'm going to learn Dragoon. But I'm not going to be like one of those Dragoons. No one's going to make any memes about me. I regret to inform all of you, I am not immune to the memes. It's a surprising class, and it's a little confusing. Sometimes I'll just be there. I'll just be doing my thing. I'll be stabbing. I got my pole arm. I'm having a good time. And then suddenly there are like monsters on the second story of the dungeon, and they all say, you know who deserves a fireball? You! And they all, there's like 4 of them, and they all throw a fireball at me, and I'm like, but the tank stance is on. Why me? I don't deserve that. Yeah, I'm not like those other Dragoons. I'm a cool Dragoon, you know? If you want to drink in the dungeon, like, no. It is, I'm enjoying it though, and I finally made it to 50. I really like it when they automatically start you at 50, actually. The grind from 1 to 50 is kind of painful. Maybe it's less painful if people aren't queuing for like Viper and Pictomancer leveling. See, as a healer, I'm used to very instantaneous Q pops, and now I have to wait like 17 to 21 minutes. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Are you a tree? It's Entrots. As long as I'm learning Dragoon, I'm not going to stop talking about being in my Gooner era. It's not going to happen. It's such a good joke. Villainous, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. Thank you so much for popping it, and thank you again for your amazing heals. I was really embarrassed. I'm a healer main. I'm not a good tank. I'm certainly not a good DPS. And I've decided I'm going to learn a melee DPS for the first time. And it's going, you've seen how it's going. Yeah, that's the experience. So, pretend you're talking about Arsenal. You're totally fine, Non-Crab. You're totally fine. One day the Final Fantasy XIV brain rot will leave me. But I wouldn't count on that happening this year. So, ooh. Well, Gorzy, if you wait for one to go on sale, you could get both. Someday in the distant future. Yeah, someday in the distant future. Because I have 3 expansions to get through. That's like gotta be like 2 years of content. At least a year and a half. Also, thank you so much, everyone, for participating in that hype train. I adore y'all. I hope you've all got some restful, rejuvenating plans for the weekend. As far as, I did not disable watch streaks, so Twitch must be being weird. A trait not uncommon to it. If I did disable them, it was an accident. Or Twitch just decided to disable them and I had nothing to do with it. I'm gonna say Twitch is being Twitch. The T in Twitch, yeah, technical difficulty. You got it. It's not a crow stream unless something is broken. As far as Elden Ring goes today, y'all, I think I'm really lost. I think I don't know where I am or where to go. So my game plan is we're gonna do the dungeon that we discovered at the end of yesterday's stream. Get out of that. And then I think I'm gonna need some community nudging, perhaps, right? And this will be easier to talk about when we get into the game and I actually demonstrate the map. We've got the dragon area, which we don't have a map for. And I'd rather not be in it if we don't have the map for it. There's some kind of like pit below the swamp filled with trees. Don't have a map for that either. Can't figure out how to get down there. We've got a sizable area north and northeast of the Shadow Keep. But I don't think we can access those locations without going through the Shadow Keep or completing it in its entirety. And I don't really want to do the Shadow Keep. It seems final. It seems important. I'm nervous. I'm indecisive. So my gut is telling me what I'm missing is either so painfully obvious that it is physically injurious to people to watch me continue to miss this. And I'm just like, got my little ADHD blinders on. I'm just like, ooh, what's that? Wow, look at that bird. Oh my gosh, what is that? An item? Great, thanks for a crafting material. That's super, that's just what I wanted. Or it is so obtuse and complicated that the only way to get into that zone for the last map piece is to like backflip off a cliff and gesture in midair while wearing a certain mask and trying to perform a certain weapon's like strong attack all at the same time. And I don't know, but that's my assumption. Again, that could just be like crazy copium because I don't understand why I can't figure it out. But also there appears to be like many layers to this map, and the base games map gives us the ability to toggle above ground and below ground. I don't actually think we can do that here, which is probably making the situation a little bit more difficult. But I'm hopeful that we can overcome. So that's the plan. I'm going to take us through, it was like some kind of scorpion catacomb or whatever. I'm going to take us through that. And then when we get out of that, I'm going to ask for a community nudge because I have explored everything available to me except for the Shadow Keep. And there are still areas I can't get to. Still a map piece I can't find. And I'm perplexed. I don't know what direction to go in. I don't know I don't know what my next objective should be. So we might need to open that up to a little bit of guidance from people who know more than me, which I imagine is basically everybody. I had like 4 raspberries for breakfast. I told myself, I was up really early and I was like, I'm going to make a pupusa and it's going to be awesome. But then I leveled up Dragoon from like 44 to 50 instead. So that did not happen. Just 4. I just like as many as I could like pick out in one hand, just like ate them. I don't, again, not really a breakfast eater. I really want a donut though. I might get a donut later. For breakfast, no. As a treat, yes. So we'll see. But I'm going to take us into the game just because with the I felt really unwell yesterday and with sleeping so poorly and the heat wave and everything. I want to game while the gaming is good. In the event that I don't feel well again today, I'd like to say that we made some progress. So let's go for it. Okay, I'm going to take us into the game. Give me just a second. I'm going to move this over here. And then I'm going to launch Elden Ring. My controller is on. Fresh batteries as of yesterday. Really? Well, my indulgence has been so... Oh my god, I'm instinctively launching Final Fantasy XIV. No! It's Elden Ring. I keep looking at some character designs like... That armor doesn't look that hard. I have a heat gun. I've got like 6 feet of thermoplastic sheeting. I can do that. And the sad thing is, I could do it. But I really shouldn't. Like, I should not commit myself to armor. But, like, it's so easy. It's so easy to pattern. Just, like, you just cut out 2 pieces, and then you put a smaller piece of foam in between them, and you just sandwich them together. You melt them real nice and good. It's so satisfying, you see. Only an insane person would want to work with thermoplastic when it's already over 100 degrees outside. What is wrong with me? Anyway, we're gonna get into the game. Gave me fright earlier. What happened? I won't stop gooning until I'm level 70. I won't stop. The grind never stops. Decided that I hadn't bought... Did they ask you to, like, reactivate the product key? because they did that to me last week. And I was stressed out because obviously I'm not anywhere near Dawn Trail, but I was like, now I know I have this. Okay, here we are. Live to go. do it for him. It's Aymeric that I'm doing it for, but Estinian, like, Aymeric's my boyfriend, Estinian is Aymeric's boyfriend. It's a package deal. Okay, we want to do, so this is what I'm talking about when I say, like, this area north and northeast of the Shadow Keep. I don't actually know if we can access these locations without either going through the Shadow Keep or finishing it in its entirety. You know, we couldn't progress to the mountaintops of the Giants until we'd completed Leyendell. I really did think the Shadow Keep would be the last location that we visited. I assumed that Mezra would be like the capstone encounter for this DLC. I might be wrong. And we've not figured out how to get up to this green zone either. This is deceptive. This is actually underneath this green zone. So this makes me think that maybe with this, maybe the bridge, it's also connected to the Shadow Keep. I don't think I've been down here. I'm gonna put just like a, I don't know what's going on. I don't think we've been down here. And this swampy area leads to something. You can see the tree branches. We can see the tree branches if we stand on the ledge. Trying to jump gives us a location screen for Abyssal Woods. But I can't find a way to actually access this zone. And of course, if we progress through into the dragon area, we miss this map entirely. So I'm very confused. I'm bad at reading maps anyway. Navigation and direction, not my strong suit. So I can't tell if this is something a lot of people... Oh, and there's this red place over here that I totally forgot about that I have no idea what to do with. So I don't know if this was challenging for other players to navigate or if this is really just like capitalizing on a weakness that I know that I already have. But after we're done with the Scorpion River Catacomb, I don't know what to do. So, might need some help. Ghost, what was the joke, though? Okay, thank you. And okay, that's actually really reassuring. Because I was like, either I'm goofing, or... Yeah, I don't think I can get down here. It seems like I should be able to get down there. But if this looks like a pretty big cliff, so maybe not. Maybe we can go from here? Or one of the villages? We'll look at that later, maybe. Yeah, one thing at a time. I'll put a marker down so I know I don't forget it. Let's do catacombs. I'm feeling catacomby today. As a wanderer, I didn't have trouble getting around. Well, I've been wandering, and I usually wander quite effectively, but for whatever reason, I am really struggling here. So is Elden Ring. Elden Ring is also you are a cannon. I love when my message gets appraised. It makes me feel so helpful. Just gonna... Oh my gosh. It never occurred to me they were making the Pog expression. That's so funny. Now, we do have a lot of runes to lose, but... Oh my god, we got 12k just from that lad? I didn't Is this like a fucked up basilisk? What is this? I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go out on a limb and suggest that that's probably not a basilisk statue. I think that's probably the real deal. I do like their little, like, expressions, though. Like, they always seem so happy. I'd be happy, too, if I was spitting death at somebody. Easy. Very solid, goofy face. Yeah. Oh. Aren't rejuvenating boluses for death blight buildup. Yeah. I don't like that we've just gotten that because the game tends to give you items you actually need to use. What a bummer. You're fucking with me. Oh! 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 It builds up if I look at you? Well, I wasn't looking at the bar. I saw, like, the shoulder cannons unfurl like some kind of fucking Ava mech. I don't like that one bit. So, I'm gonna do something really funny. Yeah, I'm gonna do something really funny. And we're gonna put on all of the death resist effects that we have. Which I guess is just the one. Raises resistance to the last ailment suffered. That won't help me. Anything that raises vitality. Damn, not even the modeled necklace will do it. Okay, so then we'll go ahead and put this one back on. And I want to believe that if I put a bolus on my hotbar... Now, what I'd really like to do is I'd like to have the incantation, but I didn't think about that, so we don't get to use that now. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna put boluses on. And here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna heal. We're gonna ready the boluses and I'm gonna run. Hey, that wasn't so scary. Yeah! Ren, we just got this cape yesterday. And it rules. I think it also enhances the power of my jump attacks, which is 6. So we should... Maybe we should be using a twin blade. I think we might have gotten a twin blade, actually. A new one. Was I distracted? Did I not use it? Probably. I'll go on hunt later. So, I'm not sure how to kill that, but I'll worry about it later. Maybe. Got him. Oh! We're good. We're totally fine. We do. It's very Eileen the Crow, and I love that for us. So this is where we came from, so we can only progress through. I hope the game doesn't sound weird. I didn't change any of our audio. settings. Weird in what way? Like, is it crackling? Is it quiet? Twitch might also just be kind of funky today, though. I'm gonna say, there's gonna be something in here for sure. Nice! Now, was it worth it? No, but we like to explore, so... I'm not sure I can make this run in time. I could get to the item and jump off the cliff. But I don't know if I'm gonna make it under the bridge. Well, we can try. Okay. Wary of a head. What are you pointing to? Ah! Scoundrels! Another one. Okay. I'm not sure why that's a command. Maybe I should disable that. Yeah, I should look at some of the commands we don't use anymore. So, I need to try and provoke this so I can get this item. But it's not interested. Down there does look like somewhere we've not been, which could be exciting for us. There's a death guy over there. Do you see him? I don't want to look at him in case he hurts me. I think we can kill him if we drop down and take the ladder up. Maybe. Maybe. I think we should do that, but we should clear this zone first because there's an item on that sarcophagus. Ray of trap. That's right, that's right. Ladder ahead. Ladder? Like in the alcove, perhaps? Sure enough. It is not a candidate, but it could be if you wanted it to be. Thank you, ladder guy. You rule. Part of me thinks I should be able to get on that, but I feel like I'll be crushed by the ceiling. Is there nowhere to go? Oh no, we have to run this way? I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. I'm gonna pop one just in case, because I kind of want to look around the corner. Incantation? For real? I trust them. Do we think I can kill it? I cannot kill it. Okay. Enjoy your walk, Ghost. Knight's Lightning Spear. I think the boluses taste, I think they have that like powdery consistency that Smarties do, but they don't necessarily taste sweet. Like Bonito Flakes, I feel like, you know what I mean? Kind of like, what am I doing? Yeah. One of the incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult summons a lightning spear while also manifesting ancient dragon crests. On throwing the spear, the crests will launch additional spears. An incantation that was taught only to the most accomplished knights, and now a lost art in the lands between. Dragons really seem to be a recurring and important theme through this DLC. And of course, I'm a Godwyn truther. That's where I want all of this to be going. I should be so fortunate. No, I will be crushed if we get on that. Look at these silly little guys. They're so goofy. Oh, I hate them. But they're silly to look at. No secret passages. Bummer. And I can't destroy it. Bummer. Well, I guess we go up then. Just rice balls? Oh, that makes me hungry. That makes me want onigiri really badly, actually. Hey, nice cape. Staring contemplatively at my palm to punch harder will never stop being funny to me. Now there's a regular basilisk down there, which means we definitely haven't been down there or he would be dead. So this is a very large catacomb. Okay, so that's where the elevator is. You know what? We should make that jump because if we want to get here... Oh, so if they see me, oh god. Bolus? And then I'd like to see if this will kill me. I'm pretty sure it will. So, do I go down there or do I take the elevator? The elevator might be a shortcut, so we should take the elevator first. Because there are still 2 things that we need on that floor. Uh-oh. The stake makes me think that there's a fight nearby. Oh, you're joking. Okay, yeah, you know what? I want to be done with the other floor first. Yeah. That makes the most sense to me before we move on. There's just too much going on here. And I don't want to miss out on any of it. So, the stone said we would live. So I drink. And we fall. Okay. The basilisk is not yet. There are 2 of them. We should kill them as quickly as possible. There's also this many enemy over in the corner, but I'm hoping he doesn't see me. There's 3 basilisks, okay. That felt great. Thanks for the rune. What are you guarding? Anything cool in here? Nothing. I was really excited. In general, I'm surprised by the lack of hidden paths. Because certainly, we've not discovered any. Two for one special. And we're very nearly ready to level up again. So now this is very dangerous. Because I feel like if we go in that corner, we die. But I really want to see what happens if we go in the corner. Like... maybe we level up and come back. Because then I won't have to come back here to get my rune since we've already had our physic. Yeah, I'm coming back to the bug hallway. Oh. Oh, this was worthless. Okay. So, well, the good news is we've been here. So there's nothing here that can hurt us, I don't think. Right, because this is where we got that first item. And then around the corner is gonna be, okay, yes. The soldiers, although I'm not really sure how to get to what they are guarding. So the question is, do we go back up the stairs? And past the basilisk? Because there was a different path we could take. And we avoided it entirely. And I think I kind of want to see where it goes. It probably doesn't go anywhere, but it would be nice to see. And this is a pretty easy run, so... Oh, I guess we did go through here, so I just ran all the way back for no reason. Okay. That's very Crow. Actually. Hey, Ilias, what's going on? Can we... I might be able to fall. I'm gonna rest. Yeah, I'm gonna rest and see if we can't get down there. Now, what I really want is a way... Bummer. What I really want is a way to get rid of this guy, but I don't think we can get rid of him yet. We're doing okay. So far, so good. We think that there might be a bug in a corner, so I'm gonna level up real quick. And then I'm gonna go put myself in the death corner and see what happens. So I need only 5,000? Like 5,300. This should be simple. We might as well. I think 11 will get us there. Then we can save our big ones for when it matters more. We will rest. All those enemies will respawn, but that's okay. And I'm gonna level up strength. And now we don't have to worry about losing anything. So I'm hoping that we can be a little bit faster. That wasn't very nice. Yeah! Okay. No, I don't think there's any way we can get down there just yet. But it's interesting, because it didn't seem... It's weird. It didn't seem like there was a way up to where he is, although if we can't kill them, I guess it doesn't matter. Fuck, now I want a torta. There's an incredible fruteria in my area, and they do great, like, sandwiches and fruit. Stop backing up, coward! I want pizza. I want donuts. Yeah, let's find the bug hallway. I want to see what happens if we put ourselves in the bug corner. I didn't die! This changes everything! Okay, yeah, let's see what's this way then. I have nothing to lose. We may as well. So how much running do I need to do? Because a part of me is like, what if I go up here and I jump on it and then roll off it? But it's only going up and down. We're not actually going to be gaining any lateral movement in that way. I am tempted, but I don't think it's necessary. I think we might just have to run for it. So this guy has no idea we're here. Unfortunately, he seems pretty strong. Unfortunately for him, compounded, no one is too strong when I think about my hands. Black Knight Captain Hugh. Like the villain. Ha! Uses on the spirit of Hugh, Knight Captain of the Black Knights. The Black Knights are the primary force of Mesmer's army. Second to their first Knight commander was Hugh, a man whose agile command of both twin blade techniques and the powers of the Crucible, and whose spirit in these ashes dwells. Though a champion of the divine beast hunt, he followed his father Andreas into a rebellion against Mesmer, and like his father, he too was imprisoned in an underground tomb. Mesmer mourned the loss of a brother in arms. I wonder why he chose to rebel. I wonder if we just killed his dad. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. My bad. Wow, we got 4 items from 1 drop. That's amazing. And I think now we just repeat all of the steps that we took, and I'm gonna put us in the death corner because I want to see what happens. We'll leave the basilisks alone this time, I think. I really like this attack. It's so silly. It really has no business being this strong. All right, we're gonna drink the physic. Bug ahead. Be wary of message. Don't proceed. Bug ahead. Be wary of coffin. Don't proceed. Well, we found it. We found the bug. So the question is, can I get out? They did warn me. Yeah, I drank the physic. I'm gonna put on, I'm gonna try to waterfowl my way out of this one, lads. Where are my katanas at? That's okay. I need 48 dex. I will put on a dex talisman. Like, I just need something with a dash. Surely. I can't actually be stuck. What about Placidusax? Thinking Fist does step forward. A basic lunge may as well. No, oh, straight up my movement's just restricted. I don't think we can get out of this. I'll go back to the fist in just a second. No, it's movement restricted. I can't even backstep out with Bloodhound. So I think we have to restart the game? Like, quit and come back. Heaven's Door, is that the right solution here? If I quit and come back, am I gonna be in the fucking corner still? Because that'll be a problem. I have a solution. I have a solution. No. I'm so smart. So I'm obsessed with Tialye, and I keep buying all of this shit he's selling for like 30,000 runes because I have nothing else to spend them on. And I think that we have 6 of them. We have 7, and I think it'll kill me. I think it'll kill me. Because it says it causes death if imbibed by an ordinary human. So if I die, we'll just respawn. And then I probably can't get my stuff. Because I don't know if we have like a dark sign equivalent, per se. I might have a question about that then. Memory of Grace. What is that? Let me see. I'm looking. Ah! Lose all runes, return to the last site of grace. So that would work. I would like to use Tialie's concoction. However, we appear to have a finite number of them, and I'm concerned that we may need them all for something later on. So Heaven's Door, yes or no? Is Tialie's concoction quantity limited? We can only buy them from him. We don't know where he is now. But if we need all of the ones, we can buy. However, it also seems to be an unlimited amount. So as long as you can buy from him. Okay, maybe we will just use the grace memory to be safe then. So it's a good thing that we had leveled up, because I don't even think we can reclaim those runes. I think they're just gone. Not limited in the sense you have more than enough. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put my hands back on. Dual wielding Eclipse Shotles would be really sick, actually. Did we get a new twin blade? We didn't. I miss twin blades. Is there something else I want to use? Something that feels fresh. Something that feels different. Nah, I think we might just go back to fists. Our fist weapon's really all the way at the bottom. Good game. And then we'll pop this off, and we'll put Carrion Crest back on. Pop, 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 pop. Attacks. Instead of this, let's pop on Stance. Rolana's cameo. Because then we can switch between these, and we're still going to have good damage. All right. And I will try to get us back to where we were, and then we'll take our first break. It never occurred to me that I can just jump over enemies. That's wild. That makes no sense at all. Whoop. Nope, I'm fast. Whoop. It's fun. Whoop. I don't think we're being pursued. But anything's possible. What? You just... No. Because I don't think we can get our stuff back. We lost all of our runes. I think they might just be deleted. But also, we could check. Never hurts to look. No, I don't even see anything down there. Yeah, I don't even have a rune marker on the map, so they're just gone. And they should be gone. We did some silly things, so. Okay, we will continue the second portion of this catacomb when I come back from a break. All right, enjoy the music, and I will see you all in a couple of minutes. Hey guys, thanks for your patience. I'm back. I have returned with a tasty beverage. Nice and hot. I was out and about the other day. We were talking about instant coffee and instant teas on the Discord. So I popped by like an Asian grocer in my area and picked up some of like the instant mixes I used to drink in Japan. And it's really, really good actually. I am absolutely fucking powering through them. I need to stop, but I won't. What I need is to get more, actually, so. There's a blood stain there. That's no good. I'm kind of assuming if these things look at us, it's an instant death. Probably close enough. There's a creature up there. Oh, hateful creature. I don't think I can get that creature until we actually pass underneath it, though. Portania, we in this catacomb, we got stuck by a bug. So we had to dark sign out. I'm trying to figure out if I can make the jump. Or disable this somehow, but I don't think I can. If I only had a... Yeah, okay. So there's nothing we can do about this. I did get trapped in a corner! Raymond, how did you know? There were messages warning me, and I said, okay, I bet this is a glitch, and I bet if we get closer, we're gonna die and lose all our stuff. So let's go level up, and then I'll go stand in the corner, because I kind of want to see what the message does. And the message did exactly what I thought the message would do, so... Ah! That was a slick ambush, actually. I thought I would have more time to react to that. Okay, but we're alive. Yeah, like they... Oh! Big lad! Why is it always lovable sword? I didn't think so. I wasn't charmed. Oh. Creature. Creature. Old man. Now, old man wants to hurt me. For sure, for real. Oh! Hey! Listen, you don't have line of sight. It's in the rules. You can't do this. Hey, DM! This is blatant cheating. Yeah, raw. You can only cast these types of spells if you're in line of sight. This is not cool. I really did think I would make that run. It seemed so safe. Well, we got the item, and we can go from the stake, so I don't think we're going to be too far behind. Okay, so we're exactly where I thought we would be. I also told GMBZ he can do what he wants. Okay, run back's not so bad. Okay. I really did think that okay. I didn't, they can stand? I didn't expect it to track me. That's kind of a bummer, but we don't really need the runes for anything, so. I will say, the dungeons in the DLC feel substantially larger than the dungeons in base game, and I'm not always sure that's a good thing. Because by the time I hit second floor, I'm usually a little splored out. I did all the exploring I want to do. I don't really want to do exploring no more. So he has legs and can stand. Do we think he'll follow us? Or do we think I can just fuck off? This is the worst place for us to try and figure out if an enemy's aggro will hold, actually. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I've already committed, so we just run forward and hope they don't look at us. It's another elevator? But what about all the other stuff we've not finished exploring? I have to go. I'm compelled to go back. I don't want to be compelled to go back. But I don't think I can resist the allure. How do I keep missing you? Get down there. I think I'm gonna die. Oh, corner! Yes. I'm gonna eat a bolus. And I'm gonna sit here and think. Because I was blindly running and not really paying attention what I was running to or from. So. Well, I can't get up there. We might be able to fall down. So that's something to keep in mind. What are these suckers so weirdly hard to hit sometimes for? Okay. The old man hasn't noticed us. The old man has noticed me now. Heaven's Door, how do I get to where the old man is so I can just kill him? I know there's a ladder on the other side, but that went down and not up. Drop down from the bridge. Okay, I wondered. Because this was an area that we hadn't yet. Okay, right here. And fall. I will pick this flower. Health is good. Health should be better. Yeah, I don't know. This old man's kind of scary. There's a chest. I hope there's something good in here. Okay. But I don't... Okay, hang on. We might be able to go... Lizard greatsword. Greatsword smith in the shape of a forked-tongued lizard. Strong attacks allow the wielder to fire the forked tongue from the blade. A record of crafting techniques of the ancient dragon knight who followed Godwyn's golden knights until the realm of... I need Godwyn stuff. I need it so fucking bad. The slow burn the DLC is doing with whatever the story is... I need it. Oh, no, no, he didn't die? This sucks. Well, we'll pick up everything else, and then we'll drop down and kill him, I guess. Oh, that just loops us back around. Okay, so there's no reason not to just drop down and kill him, because we won't be missing anything. Hi, Grandpa. Jesus! Huh? What's he so scary for? And I never went down here, so I guess we should find out where this goes. Beep's grandpa has crazy hands. How you doing? Shouldn't you be at a rent fair? Oh no, that was the wrong attack. Oh god, I'm fucked. Oh god. I'm honestly... You getting ready? Nice, nice. I hope you have such a fantastic time. I've never been to a Ren Fair, but I've always wanted to go. Oh, that was it. Okay. It was a ladder and 3 basilisks for a flower. So I think we are good to descend now to the only remaining area. We must have been down there. Oh yeah, if we fall down there, I'm sure that's what the ladder area connects to. Okay. Easy. And this should be the elevator. We left that ghost behind. I really, really, really want to go. I really want to cosplay to one. Ultimately, I think is what I need. But the ones in my area, I don't want to go to one by myself. And the ones in my area are always in the summer, so it's always like, it's gonna be really hot outside anyway. I don't know how I feel. Oh, we've got roots. Okay. So either we're gonna fight the other Black Knight, Andreas. Either we're gonna fight Andreas or it's gonna be a Godwyn thing. That's my thought. It's a Godwyn thing! Now we are a little bit disadvantaged because we came down here with like no health, but and I think I'm gonna want something with a little bit more stagger potential, to be quite honest. Or even like a light roll, because this is really tight. Not today, not today. I love these enemies. I think their designs are so sick. Yeah, that is a really tight dodge from 1 into 2. Like you have to, those inputs have to be immediate. We weren't gonna make it out of that. Half health is really respectable though for only having 5 pots. I'm obsessed with whatever is happening here with Godwyn and Miquella. I am really, really into it. I need more of this. I need more of it, and I need it like faster. Okay. Wonder if I can parry him. Heaven's Door, can this boss be parried? Yes or no? I feel like the answer is yes. Let's just see. Let's have some fun. Yeah, let's find out. Probably not when it's buffed. Yeah, okay, so not when it's lightning buffed, I'm gonna imagine. Yeah, we're totally off rhythm with the game and the inputs right now. So we can be much further away with Golden Parry. There we go. Wow, we don't do any damage when we fight like that, though. And I do think we need to be further away. Yeah, I don't even know what his moveset is when I'm trying to fight like this. Yeah, it's almost like he's too close. Maybe we want a shield without Golden Parry on it. Yeah, I think Golden Parry is throwing us off because he's always right in us, and I think maybe he's too close. I'm gonna do that one more time with a regular buckler. Oh, I didn't realize that a buckler had a specific skill, the buckler parry. Whereas this is just I didn't know that. I didn't realize, I thought any small shield had a buckler parry. Interesting. Okay, we're losing. I meant to say learning, but we're losing also, so. Haha! All right, that felt pretty good. It's simultaneously faster and slower than I think it's gonna be. Yes, okay, so sure enough, we cannot parry the spin, and I knew that, but I was doing some silly things. Right, there's the dash. At some point, he's gonna do his death heal. So I need to be ready for that. The pillar was in my way. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I was like, we're not gonna be able to recover from this. He keeps trying. Yeah, he's all about being in really close distance. And I think this enemy might have the hardest heal punish of anything we found in the DLC. It's ruthless. Yeah. If I'm gonna parry him, I need a weapon that does like damage commensurate with like an actual crit build. So we need to redo our talismans. We need to redo our main hand weapon. I really like to parry, though. You know, let's get a little silly. Hang on. Enhance crits. And let's heal from crits. I'm trying to remember what my actual... Successive attacks. I'm trying to remember what my crit build was. I don't remember. Hey, chat, what are some good talismans to put on if you're trying to increase your critical hit potency? Because I feel like these can't be the only two. No, yeah, Blade of Mercy, Blade of Mercy. Where is that? Haha? No. Haha! Attack power after each critical hit. Good. And then there might be one more we can put on. Maybe... Improves dodge rolling, but increased damage taken. Raise defense when HP is at maximum. I guess we can just put Rotten Sword back on, but we're not really ever going to be in a position... Yeah, to really take advantage of that, I feel. And then as far as crit modifiers go... Sacred Relic has 110 crit mod? That's crazy. Now, if we wanted to be really rude, we could just put on the inseparable sword. Because if we've got holy damage on that, that'll be really nasty. Let's see how this feels. Oh shit, I should have drank before we went through. Oh well. So he can go straight through us. That's a bit more damage. Yeah, the timing on the dash is so tight. You hardly even have like a visual window for it. He's probably gonna want to heal pretty soon. Nope, not today. Stop going through me! I can't see you when you do that! I don't like the charge because I feel like I can't counter it adequately at all. Oh fuck. Yep, that'll grab us. That'll heal him. That might kill us. That'll kill us. That's a shame. The positioning there was just really, really poor. If I'd buffed, maybe we do want to move into Sacred Relic instead. Might as well. It's a better crit mod. And I think that'll be effective since we're not buffing Inseparable. We may as well use this. That was too soon. I really don't like the dash. It feels really hard to read. Yeah, that was way too soon. We're off rhythm. Their rhythm means so much in these fights. Like, how am I supposed to react to the dash through me? Unless I just always need to be moving. Does he frequently combo it with the jump? Maybe? I didn't realize there could be a fourth hit on the end of that combo. I'm sick of him dashing through me. I hate that move. Too soon. Oh, I'm out! Heaven's Door! How am I supposed to counter the charge? But there is maybe like half a second's worth of visual cue to it. Does the game just expect me to always be in motion? Or... It really feels like this DLC is placing a hefty emphasis on jumping in a way that base game did not, and maybe that's part of my problem. Too soon. These were all too soon. I'm surprised we didn't just straight up die there, actually. There's the fourth hit combo we rarely see. Too slow. Yep, there. That's the heal cancel. Fucking hell. I really like the design of these bosses, but there's something about it that's not quite perfect. I think Rolana was a perfect fight. No, Rolana was not a perfect fight, but she was the best fight we've seen this far. Oh shit, we didn't drink. Huge fucking bummer. I think we might just eat shit here, no matter what I do. Now, if I can actually, like, charge this attack... Oh, we missed. Okay, that's fine. Why not? Should I heal or will he punish me? We should heal. He'll punish me. That was too soon. Heal? Yeah, we can. See, and now we're actually holding the charged attack, which is great. This is a great window for a charged heavy, actually, every time we see it. Why did I take so much damage just then? We're toast. These pillars are killing me. It's like, I don't know. It's like this arena needs to be bigger or something. He's not a large enemy, but there's consistently a lack of space. Like, conceptually, the boss is so cool. And I really like these fights, but it doesn't feel like it's there yet for me. Dog, I was in motion! Okay, that'll give us a heal, which is great, because we're already down a bunch. Second. So we missed out on the heavy attack, but we can get it back right here. Good miss. We both missed. Here's the charge. As long as he doesn't do the 4-hit, we might be okay. Yep, so it's never safe to heal until we're gonna die. God damn it. What the fuck? We should have had him ages ago. If I can't get this guy's cape, it's a bad game, by the way. I'm already kind of frustrated we didn't get the cape on the first guy. So I really hope this dude drops his cape. Like, I can't get far enough away. There's the jump, so we do not have enough time to heal between charge and jump, so... I fucked up all of those. That was so embarrassing. He's gonna get us. We're gonna die. I don't mind being punished for taking distance or healing. I expect it a lot of the time. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of how I want to express this, because I think I may have just hit on like the cause of my growing fatigue with this game. As I was thinking about this fight, I think it clicked for me. Are you gonna jump? Okay, we'll jump, and then we'll take the heal window. All of that was too soon. That was cheap. You caught me. Unless that's designed to be a roll catch. I should have had iframes on that. Here's what I think we just hit on. The root of my dissatisfaction, I think, at a really, really core level. I like when games are hard. Increasingly, it feels like hard is not enough and perfection is what's required. And I like when and I don't mind that. We've seen that. I have done Soul of Cinder, hitless. I've done Slave Knight Gale, hitless. Like, I can pursue that, but I like when that's my choice. I don't like when that's the expectation for my performance, maybe. And obviously it's like, well, Crow, you could just summon. It's like, well, I don't want to summon. I should be able to do this without summoning. I didn't do my physics. We're disadvantaged pretty heavily right off the bat because I come through the fog wall and there's absolutely no hesitation on this boss's part or any others. This will give us a nice heal, though. Okay, so we've dodged into that. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna eat a bunch of shit right here. Give me a heal. Yes. Okay, good. Here's our charge. Now, he's probably gonna want to heal himself pretty soon. Okay. Or we can dodge and still get hit? I'm not sure. What is his area of command? Is it a near 360 for some of these moves? I can see that, Helen. Yeah. All right, so we have to heal now because we're gonna go in and he's gonna immediately be in our face. Say, I know we can't parry that. I'm not sure why I tried. This sets us up for a nice charged heavy. So does this. And this is all going to be doing poise damage, which is great for us. Hey, that's really great for us. Every now and then it's like we just don't take the charge. Even though it feels like I hold the button down. Oh, that was too soon. Is he gonna do a second heal dash soon? Maybe. I would if I were him. I would say we were just too far away. And now I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough space. Here's the 4 hit. We are so lucky that did not go through the pillar. think this might be it. Nice! Carrying is really satisfying. Oh, we got an axe. Come on. I don't want an axe. Give me your clothing. I want your clothes. Give me, let me strip them off your body. Let me loot them off your corpse. So this is our second Godwyn face. The presence, the influence of the Prince of Death is here in the Shadowlands. What does it mean? Boost maximum FP to the utmost. Is this supposed to... Obviously, it's the same enemy, but is it meant to be the same guy? Is he also, like, cursed into undeath? By the Death Knight, bears a representation of a decayed golden ring. Crackles with lightning, the power of the capital's ancient dragon cult. The Knight, once the personal guard of Godwyn, was also the protector of the Prince of Death's cadaver surrogate. And that does, in fact, match the description we got from the previous axe enemies. Stop. Literally, Raymond, I want the fashion. I want it so bad. So this is done. We cannot level up, which is fine. I need to level up something with a better crit, I think. Maybe. So I'm a little bit lost now. In a very literal way, because I don't know where to go. We've got we've got swamp stuff, and some kind of forest, and we've got a dragon mountain, and we've got all of this, and all of this behind the keep, and all of this to the left of the keep, all this green stuff that's on like the secondary plateau level. Where do I go? Like, I don't know what to explore. I would like to do Shadowkeep last, because I think that's the final zone. I'm not keen on returning to dragon stuff, because it's 2 o'clock. The only thing I can think of in the dragon zone is the boss. I don't really want to commit to that. I'm just not feeling that right now. And also, there could be other things that are hidden that we don't know about because I don't have the map. So, what should I do? Where do I go? I don't know. What do y'all think? Oh, I think I saw someone already updated the boss command. Okay, I'll move these 11 deaths into... What's one? 207? Yeah. Which river? Because there's this one that I'm concerned we've not explored. And then there's the big one here. Right, and this must have gone underground or something. Because it looks like it terminates here. But I'm pretty sure we ended up over here instead. So, the big river. Okay. Because the river is big, I'm gonna divide the river into 3 sections. This will be easy for us. Everything north of this bridge is section 1. Everything north of this bridge is section 2. And everything from the end up to this bridge is section 3. Which section should I revisit? 1 at the top, 2 in the middle, or 3 at the bottom and maybe curving off over here? Question mark. Section 3. Okay. Then we are going to revisit section 3. I don't suppose there's like a really conveniently located Grace Point. Might be this one. This might be our best bet. Thank you for your guidance, by the way, everybody. I really appreciate it. I didn't expect to get quite so turned around. I don't think we're going to need to be parrying anybody, so I'm going to go ahead and... we'll do Rolana. I do like the option to have fire. Yeah, we'll keep that. Maybe we'll keep the buckler on. On the hotbar, as an option. As a treat. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my lantern. Moti, can you get out? Yay! Moti with his strong cat hands is satisfactorily able to open the door. Okay, so we're gonna go back down this way. I'm actually gonna close the door so he doesn't like come back in and start meeping. Hang on. We're back. He is. He's a strong man. He's a smart man. He's got it all. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'll die if I go down there. Let me also take these death boluses off because I don't need them anymore. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we'll get back on Torin. Well, technically, Section 3 is everything from here down, so maybe we should start further up? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to look. And we have gone through the second portion of this. But I also do feel like if there was anything to see here, we would have found it initially. I'm not really keen on fighting a bunch of like rats or fly folk again. Fly folk just makes it sound like a fucking like cadre of like hip non-binary people. Yeah, I don't think there's any, because this is the bridge right above us. No, I think we're good. Yeah, let's just go back down. And then we'll take our next break in like a minute or so. I have a little bit of beverage left, but I will probably get some additional beverage. Woo! No, 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 no. I'm not sure how we were able to crawl our way back from that one. The frantic beeping had some sort of effect. Do we think that's a thing over there? Because previously we went that way and then down. Do we think there's a thing on this rock shelf? Torrent? Torrent! Oh, we're alive. Should I be here? What are you, fly folk? Which way did I... You know what? This is going to be where we pause. Yeah. We'll just take a pause right here. And we'll come back when I have additional beverage. Okay, I will see you all after the song ends. A couple of minutes. Hey everyone, we are back. Thank you for your patience. I didn't actually get up. I just sat here and sipped my little beverage, looked at my water bottle and grimaced because I don't want to drink water. I want caffeine. I want flavors. I want tea, coffee, lattes. I don't want water. But my body hasn't had water in like 4 debug! Okay, I don't remember. Well, I guess we should go this way. We should go towards the waterfall. I'm surprised I didn't get a 2-for-1 special. I feel like we've been back here before and found nothing. I distinctly remember this, actually. Yeah, okay, so... This is not what we're looking for. Or it's here and I missed it again a second time. Because it's a rock? That's so funny. Well, one of them died while we were on break because I collected a bunch of runes and I was just like, oh, okay. Why not? Have I done things with the lobster? We will die if we attempt to engage the lobster. Is there a safe way down for the lobster? Potentially. I want to see what that message says. I don't think that's true. I think you're lying to me. Yeah. Unless you can't do a plunge attack with your hand. Like, maybe it was real and I did it the wrong way. But I don't think so. Okay, so I want to leave the cave and return to the waterfall. This is not the right way. I also miss plunging attacks. Necrophysalis, they were cool. They were sick. I was trying to see if they were going somewhere, if they knew something I did not know. Are there secrets up here? No, they don't appear to be secrets. Okay. I guess we have to go back down to where the fly folk are. Maybe we can find out a way to get to where the lobster is. I don't think so. Maybe if we keep moving, but not right here. I don't that bird might come. That bird's definitely alive. Okay. Well, I don't want to dash through if I'm looking for things, so we'll just one-shot as many birds as we can. You waited, cheeky bird! Oh my god, I fucking hate birds. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna eat shit because I can't get away from this fucking bird. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Give it a fucking rest, man. It feels like I'm not supposed to look for things. It feels like I'm just supposed to look up the answers. Ah. That's also the wrong way. I really need the story to the DLC to kick in super, super fast. Because it feels bit aimless, and I want an objective. I didn't drink my physics, so we lost some stuff. I don't really care. I'll pick it up anyway. I guess we should just run through this. I don't know. Maybe that's the best option. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I didn't need to read any of this. That's fine. Fuck off. Oh yeah, I'm grumpy now. This is stupid. This is stupid! Enough! I can't see anything. I'm just getting birded on real hard. There's nowhere to go. I can't fucking see anything. There's nowhere to go. I'm gonna run straight into a fucking lobster. Jesus Christ. Well, I hope there's something over here that's better than bird. If there's nothing over here, I'm gonna be frustrated. It's just the lobster. It's just the fucking lobster. Amazing. That's the thing, Helen. It's like they really usually aren't that big of a deal. But sometimes their combo is just like 8 to 12 attacks in a row. Try blocking? As well as bug. We should drink this now. Yeah. I'm hoping maybe something we're missing is being guarded by this guy. Well, that's about as fiery as we could get. Bad time to heal. Oh, okay. That actually went a lot better than I expected it to. I needed that after getting so thoroughly embarrassed by birds. Sure. Is there something behind this, perhaps? Great. Okay. I do, yeah, the enhanced critical attacks, I do. So it's not like optimal for this particular weapon, or at least not the way that I like to play it, but I was too lazy to swap them off, so. So there wasn't anything over here, except a lobster. I feel there's the Grace, there's the ghost. I feel like I looked behind here. Yeah, we did. Oh, you're not an enemy. We must have been back here because that would have been an item that we grabbed. Okay. So we might be able to go down a little bit further. I thought maybe I missed like a cave or something. Or like a tunnel through the rock. But that does not appear to be the case. Okay, so we keep looking. Maybe. Maybe. Coffin could convey its passenger upon a gentle cruise to the velvet garden of deepest purple. Slumber in such a... But there is no coffin here. What do you mean invisible sort? Like not here or invisible? What does that mean? What does that mean? Hang on. And we've been down there, right? I have no idea. Nothing looks familiar to me. I can't tell where we are. Well, if it's invisible, maybe we'll still get an interact prompt. Could also just straight up not be here. That ghost scared me so bad. No, I do not think there's actually anything here. Yeah, I really wish that they gave you the ability to layer the map. Because I'm obviously under this location, but why can't I see that? And it was a feature available in base game, so it's interesting to me that it's not here now. Okay, well there's no coffin. I really thought maybe we would find an invisible coffin. Unless I'm not supposed to use a coffin and I'm just supposed to... That's a blood... Man, that's a blood stain. I thought I found something invisible. I'm just supposed to fucking jump? I don't think so. But the grace is right there. So fuck it, I guess. That's about what I expected, to be honest. Listen, I'm trying really hard. What underground ahead? Surely I've already done this, though. We had to have... I remember finding that ghost. We've definitely come this way. Yeah, the map is not going to help me at all, unfortunately. Huh. No shit. Well, I'll worry about that later. Yeah, it looks like all of it doesn't matter which way we take, it'll all connect, so I wonder if we can magic blast this, actually. Oh, we might not be close enough for the magic blast to hit. We also can't lock on, which makes it a little bit harder. We'll just pull out a bow. I hate using bows in these games, but If we can't lock on, then we can't use our magical bow. So any bow will do. I don't know. Short bow. Why not? I don't think it matters. I hope it doesn't matter. Huh? Heaven's Door, does anybody know what's up with that? Do they need to be regular arrows? How am I missing if the arrow is going straight through? Okay, so we weren't trying to make the pot fall to the floor. We were just trying to break the pot itself. This fall will kill me, won't it? That's so fucking evil. It'll kill me here too. Okay. See, I don't know why Entrots. It's easy and it's fun. They look pretty when I drop them off, and then I know if something is safe or not. Everyone should use the rocks. Mushroom Sellers Bellberry. Secret? Secret? Just messages. Okay. Just messages. Okay. Well, wait, but surely I've been down here previously. Like, I see the giant fire guy in the distance, and I see the big crab, and I don't remember engaging either of them, but that's the only way to go from the Grace Point. We've got some electric sheep, of which androids must dream. I would love to find a Grace Point, I think, before I do anything combat related. Creature! Thank you! Record of crafting.
Richer.
Ghost, thank you for making me richer. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Left by the non-human forager brood. Dread of kindness. Lightning-proof pickled liver. The bell bearing of a horn-scent mushroom seller who did not survive the war. Gain access to toxic mushroom and white flesh mushroom. This is trash. This is garbage. Why? Why don't I ever get anything good? Why does this happen to me? I say me, but it's everyone playing. Why don't we ever get anything good? That looks like the same spectral tree. How did I miss this? I couldn't have missed it, surely. I think maybe we just got distracted. Maybe. That looks like a giant skull of some kind. Is that that dragon related? That might be dragon related. I'll see if I can position us for a better look. Oh, is there really no grace point here? Okay. We are in the mapless zone. That's definitely dragon related, 100%. Heaven's Door, is there a grace point nearby? Yes or no? Perfect. Then I'm going to look for it. I am not engaging the Wicker Man in combat unless I have a grace point. This looks very suspicious. Okay, or it could be nothing. We might need to go up instead of back down the other side of the bank. That feels correct, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't see anything, and I don't think the grace point would be this close to danger, so I think we need to go up. Pretty! Wow, these blue flowers are really gorgeous. Okay. If it's giving me the ability to summon right off the bat, something very, very awful is going to happen here. This is so pretty. All right, I'd like to take care of the wicker enemy, I think. And I swear, coming through here, I hear the tinkle of a scarab. But perhaps it is above us. It's lovely, Sinner. It's really, really pretty. One thing the game is not lacking in is striking visuals. That is for sure. Cerulean was my favorite crayon color when I was a kid. It was the most beautiful blue. Do we think I have to kill the fucking crab before I can fight the Wicker Man? Oh my god. Can I summon? I don't. Wow, magic like does nothing to you. As long as he doesn't. Oh great! He's making mischief in the background. That's great. Do we think I'm far enough away from him? So the answer was no. Oh, this is bad for us. Yeah, okay. Well, as long as he doesn't do this attack over and over again. He's doing this attack over and over again. Sure. Yeah, why shouldn't that completely jump all of the surface that was between you and I? I was 20 feet above the floor he was stomping on, and I see that made no difference. Well, maybe this time we won't have to fight the crab. How much stuff did I have? Like 170k? I'm gonna try to pick it up. Okay. Are you done? He's not done. Nope, he's not done at all. We need 2 crits. We should let our stamina recharge. I think we are like 1 phase of hits away from a crit, but we're gonna need multiple. Okay, I didn't think that should have hit me, but it's all right. We stay positive. Yes. Now I played myself a little bit because I forgot that I wanted to see what happened if I threw a pot into their face after the first crit. Alright, so we can still be hit in the air in that attack, which is wonderful. I hate these enemies. Didn't even see that foot come down. They're too wide. Should be approaching the end of the fight. If I'm lucky and don't make any silly mistakes, let's go! Where's its face? We might have been able to speed that up if we hooked a fire pot into the top of it. But it's like, honestly, the difference between 1 crit and 2 crit does not really seem to be a lot of time. So why waste the pot? We got a Visage, we got a Tear. Pretty. eliminates all stamina consumption. Interesting. I wonder what, like, the purpose for such a thing might be. Because if it only lasts for a certain amount of time, which I believe the tier for free that eliminates FP consumption does as well, it's like, that is a very specific use case scenario for casters who want to do, like, silly things, usually involving Combat Azure. But I'm wondering what infinite stamina would be for. Lots of swinging with a greatsword, but most enemies aren't just going to stand there and let you wallop them. So it's hard to say. I am further away from the Grace Point. Oh my god, the map location. How much, legitimately, how much of this am I fucking expected to explore before I can actually see what I'm doing? Man, fuck it. I'm just gonna go in a straight line towards the map until I can't go anymore. Blocking! That would be it. Yes, because anytime you block or parry, you do take a stamina loss. There's seriously no. All right, I'm getting really, really frustrated, actually, by the fact that apparently I'm supposed to explore this whole fucking area without ever actually Heavens Door, how do I get the map? I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. If I explore without it, I'm gonna miss stuff. So where the fuck is it? I don't. I'm looking at the wrong one. That's awesome. That's great. Okay. Then we will return to the blue. The fact that there's a summon stake there makes me think something really bad's gonna happen to me. And I swear I hear the sound of something sparkling. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna put this here because it could just be an ambient sound, but in the event that it's not, I'll want to revisit. Oh, there's a dog. Okay. Oh, yeah, we did last see you in an underground tomb, didn't we? Well, that's new. You did not do that last time, sir. Now that you did do last time, so... Okay. Oh, it really is the coast. It's not just called the Cerulean Coast because of all the flowers. There's water here. I think I remember these from Shiofra. There's a bird. There's always a bird. I'm gonna turn my lantern on, just in case. I know, Raymond. Two people blindly swinging their swords as quickly as possible. We'll avoid that. Thanks for the string. Wow, that's a ton of damage. The map is all the way down there. That's nice. Okay. So we need to go in the opposite direction. And, recalibrate our approach. Okay, so if we follow the shore, we may be able to get to where we've been trying to be. I feel like it can't be that easy. I feel like something really dangerous stands between me and what I'm looking for. This feels like it should be home to a giant enemy. What you praying to? What are you looking at? I don't know. No, I thought we were cool. We're not cool. I never should have assumed we were cool. Hello, map? I'm so close? Hello, map? Oh my god. Wait, what the fuck? It gives us all of this, but not this central. You're joking. How is this? Why is it so far away? This is like the end of the area. Why? Why? Grumpy, angry, mad, frustrated, unbelievable. Oh. Two of them. Two of them. Hey, wait, no. Not only do these look like fingers coming out of the ground, this looks like, these lines look like their fingerprints, specifically. It's like that in the other one, but you can't tell because it's upside down. Captivating vista of brilliant blue flowers intermingled with colossal stone coffins of unknown origin that seemingly drifted to this place. To the east, the jagged peak thrusts upward into the clouds. Frustration may be tempered if a cool thing happens. Hang on. Notes. Where are my notes? I do think we're missing crosses. This is a really hard map for me to read, however, so maybe it's less important. I can't tell if that's Jagged Peak in the background or not, but this... This is here. Because it's the circle, and the fingerprint lines are pointing up instead of down. The location of a hallowed ruin. I only wish to be of service. Interesting. Very interesting. Wait, but we still... Okay, so we still haven't found the swamp area, but this is the red and blue area. And all of the dragon zone, apparently. I really thought that the map for the dragon zone might, like, clue me in on something I missed. But boy, that just sure fucking looks like a lot of mountain. A lot of things you can't do anything with. Okay. I think... Oh yeah, and sure enough, this is a big dead dragon. I don't want to end things this early. But I know if I start exploring... But the area doesn't look like that much. The area doesn't look that big. Oh, you know what? I'll leave this up to y'all, actually. We've just discovered a new area. Should I explore it for an hour and then end stream? Or should we call things here? What do you all think? Because we've actually done a substantial... It's just an hour? Okay. We'll explore for an hour. Like, it looks big, but we already went from here to here to here, so I don't think it actually is that big. So let's just move down. And then we'll follow the coast around this way, and then this way. And then we'll go back to the lower stuff. I didn't see any red. But maybe that's something big. And then maybe... Maybe we can get down here? Through there? I don't have any headaches. No, I have some errands that I need to run. But as long as I'm not streaming until like 6, it's fine. Okay. I'm going to take us all the way down. And I'm going to update the stream title because we are in a new area. This is the Cerulean Coast. None of my fingers were on home row for that. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to take us all the way down. We'll avoid this for now. Yeah, we'll stay... I wonder if these creatures... What do they look at? Are they all looking at something? Oh! That's nice. Okay. I'm gonna go up here. If I were the game, I'd put an item up here. Yeah. Okay. Just once. I want my exploration to be rewarded with, like, a weapon. Or something. Are we stacking rocks at the beach, lads? We're stacking rocks at the beach. I don't think there was actually anything down here. There was not. New bird? Yo, new bird dropped? He sits! Oh! The plap-plap of the big bird feet? He's moving! He's grooving! All the wildlife have horns. Yeah, it's the influence of the crucible. That's a good bird right there. That's a good bird right there. He's strutting! Yes! Raymond, that is the perfect word to describe how this bird moves. He struts. He spins! I like this bird. Do we sits? Do we think he will screech awfully if I approach him? No? Yeah, we're friends. We're cool. I'm glad I came this way. Brand new bird dropped. I wouldn't go so far as to say the DLC's been redeemed. However, it has its moments. Which is not all I can ask for. I do expect more. But I'll take what I can get for right now. Yeah, let's go not down. I suppose we'll go towards the giant. Yeah, we'll start at the most southern tip and go from there. Oh, should we make a pet bird emote? Oh, you meant in the game, like a gesture. And this giant's been throwing rocks at these lads, so they're very angry. Are these sleep pots? Purple lids, purple fog? I think they might be sleep pots. Oh, and I can't crit you because you're on an elevated surface. Great game design. Did I crit you again? I hit you in the face? We might have him anyway, actually. They're sleep pots. Cool. We got pot from him. Can I break them? I cannot. Very interesting. Why do you throw sleep pots at me? Grows in the blue flower field at the coast. Wait a minute. That's the Cerulean coast. That's where we are. And these are associated with Miquella and St. Trina in grouping and collection with the other two varieties of lilies that we have. Interesting. Okay. I think that's meant to be more of a bull, but it kind of looks like Torrent. Maybe? Yeah, a little bit. I can see the resemblance. There's a bunch of these lilies here. Now, in base game, lilies associated with Trina and Miquella were very rare. So far, I don't see anything that looks like a secret. It's very open. So you would think if there was something to find, it would be obvious. Oh, hang on. What kind of materials do we acquire? I guess we'll never know because we'll never find that dialogue box again. And I do believe there's like this hole in the center. Okay, let me... They're all lilies. Hey. No! We're good. St. Trina Disciples A record of crafting techniques left by a disciple who pursued the teachings of the Saint of Sleep. Yet what seemed a gentle sleep at first ripened into velvet. The art on this page, by the way, is very clearly the Deep Purple Lily, so I think that's interesting. Eternal sleep grease. Drawstring eternal sleep grease. Sleep grease. Eternal. Not soporific. Eternal. The weak are powerless to resist this velvety sleep and will never be roused again. If inflicting eternal sleep but with brief effect. Oh, so you can attack them and they won't wake up. I was definitely like, oh, they sleep so hard they just fucking die. But I don't think that's meant to be the case. Interesting. There's a symbol on this. Look closely. There's a sigil on this grease. It almost looks like a fancy W. That's interesting. Do we have any sleep spells? Is sleep considered a school of magic that would have its own sigil? First off, turn back. I didn't think we had any sleep spells, but it would be worth it to look, perhaps. Yeah, sure enough. So what is this hole? Oozes? No thanks. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, jumping is definitely the right thing to do here. Yeah, uh-huh. Wait, did we see a death animation or not? Hang on. Well, if he's dead, he has to be dead. There's a blood stain. But we usually see them hit the wall. There are more oozes down there. No, hang on. Yes, do you see the oozes? Not interested in you, oozes. Not even a little bit. Not even the smallest amount. No thank you, ooze. I'm busy today. Don't come to my door hawking your wares. Why are there so many fucking oozes down here? Are you a special type of ooze? I almost want to see if they drop anything sleep related because they seem kind of purpley. I'm not going to get lucky enough to see this, I don't think. Drop something. I want to know what you drop. Maybe it's nothing. Grace point? A smithing stone. Okay, that doesn't really help me. Bloodstain seek skill. Well, did they die to the ooze? Drop something. Just smithing stone. I was really hoping maybe it would be like a sleepy thing. But it's not a sleepy thing. They're just oozes. Oh, you fell. Oh, I don't think that should have killed you, actually. This game's fall damage is whack. All right, we're going to pause here. I'm going to take a break. And we'll be back when the song is over in a couple of minutes. See you soon. Hey, everyone. We are back. Hang on, I got a text from Momunist. Momunist wants to run errands soon. So we may not be able to get too into this. It's weird that it's blue. But we're finding sleep stuff here, because I would have assumed that would be purple. Another purple lily. What is this? The fissure? Should I be doing this? Because we've not explored any of the rest of this. This feels like a different area? Did the music just change subtly? What? No. No, that's weird. Why are there two grace points so close together? You didn't. You did. Why did you? Why did so many of you? But why? No, it's weird that there are two so close together. It really does strongly feel like there should be something between us. Can I get up here? Oh. Huh? No, it's just rock. Hey? Hey? No. And we can't use torrent in here. Dark Souls, it feels like it, yeah. Why? It's unusual. Okay, we can go down. Or we can go up. I think we should go up. It's easy to go down. Slime? Why is there slime here? Congealed putrescence? What on earth? Oh. The gagging noises were really realistic, and I don't think they needed to be. Okay. I just missed. I missed a lot, and it was really embarrassing. I'm just gonna scoot past the putrescence. I don't think I needed to be up there for any reason. So what does this say? Bruise-colored putrescence that oozes from stone coffins, congealed into a large viscous lump found underground in the land to where stone coffins drift. The putrescence is what remains of the impure lives kept within the stone coffins. Okay. Seems kind of corpse wax. Is that a blood fiend? Just chilling? Well, he's not chilling anymore, so... This feels... I don't know how this feels. The Blood Fiend's weapon is afflicted with sleep. Do you see the purple fog? Is there nothing? So this, but this is where we came from. I'm rather certain. Yes. Okay. So we'll just go back down. There are... Oh, that's why there's so many bloodstains. I was thinking to myself, why? Why are there so many? And it's because there's a little gap there. Very deceptive. Very deceptive. Now, I don't think I've ever actually been afflicted with sleep. So I'm going to assume that that is its regular icon. If this were a special sleep icon, I would have no way of knowing. Good for you! Okay! Why are there blood fiends here? And why are there blood fiends with Saint Trina's sleep on their weapons? Sorry, I'm coordinating with Momunist because we've got errands to run. I keep thinking I'm gonna stagger him or do big damage. And we do big damage, but only after he's gotten a couple solid hits in. Sometimes they deserve it, Entrots. I'm stressed by the presence of blood fiends here, who we know are adherents of the Formless Mother, and from whom the Formless Mother likely originated. I am distressed by the presence of Formless Mother stuff and sleep stuff. And that association, I don't think, is a positive one. Come on. Oh, there's just like a bunch of you coming out of the water. That would explain the bloodstain there as well. I was hoping maybe there would be a grace point there that we would be able to come from the next time. This is funny. Mommynist, I've been chatting with Mommynist, and she's like, I need to do this thing. And I'm like, yeah, I know that. And she's like, I have to do this thing. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, and this thing. And it's like, I didn't know about those. And she's like, and I want to get dinner while we're out running errands. And I was like, okay, well, I want to like shower before we leave the house then. And she says, well, then hurry up. So this might have to be where we pause for today. She is right. She is right. And I am hungry. And I need to shower, but that's because I want to go for a walk first. So I want to walk for an hour and then shower. So we're looking at 90 minutes until we hit errands. Mommyness is spoken. So this feels like a good place to pause anyway. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. Because this feels like a whole thing. But there's also so much of the coast we've not explored. I might want to pull us out and take us up. Fuck, there's also this big thing. Maybe we do want to do this first then? Maybe it's smaller? I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, that'll be a problem for Tomorrow Crow. That's a good way to, that's a good perspective to have. We will return to the Cerulean Coast tomorrow. What we do in the Cerulean Coast, we'll feel out. I make no promises. But I am hungry. I do have things I need to do with Mommynist. Mommynist has things she needs to do that I did not know about. So, she has spoken. We will rendezvous tomorrow at the usual time of 12 p.m. noon Pacific to continue our venture through the Cerulean Coast. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a good morning tomorrow before I get the chance to see all of you. Let me see if anyone is streaming that we might be able to rate. Let me see. Let me look. Nothing's jumping out to me, and I don't want to go peeking in case I find something. I don't want to be spoiled. Shoot, I miss rating people. Why is everyone further than me in this game? It's such a bummer. Okay, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourselves. Eat food. And I will see you later. Bye.